probably the best performance of the season. I guess you didn't see this coming. What happened in the first period from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, we got behind and just started chasing it, and do that against a dangerous team, and it can get ugly, and that's what happened.
How do you even try to redo that without Sid?
You just got to try to go win a period. When we make mistakes like that and put ourselves in that spot, it's tough. But you got to try to keep playing and play through it. And it's just it's a tough spot to put ourselves in.
Tactically, Sid, or maybe it was emotionally, what allowed a poor start to turn into a period like that just spirals?
Yeah, I think I just mentioned it. I think that we gave up some early goals, and instead of just realizing we had a lot of game left, we started to force it a bit and opened up, and they capitalized.
So you're already coming up on the quarter point of the season in 17 games. What is the identity of this team? And I know last year you guys started to feel urgency just getting into November. I mean, you starting to kind of feel the heat already. I don't want to call too far, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think we played some good periods of hockey. Especially this week on that trip. I thought we did a lot of good things, and I don't think this game has been a sign of how we played lately. So it's frustrating, and obviously when you look at wins and losses, we're not where we want to be. But I think leading up to this, we were doing a lot of good things. So if you're asking what our identity, I think what we showed on that trip and previous to that was just a team that works. That's in the other team's face. That's tough to play against when we're all playing together and keeping it simple. And we didn't do that tonight. After
that first 20, so is the messaging coming from you to the rest of the team? Is it coming from Sully? What are you saying after that first 20 minutes?
There's not much to say when it's 6-0. You just got to play through it. You can't quit. You can't give up. You've got to. We put ourselves in that position. We've got to keep playing and see what happens. So I mean, besides that, you can't change the period. It happened, and you got to find ways to play through it.
You guys have 4 games in 6 days this week. Does it kind of help to have a busy schedule just after a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, you just want to get out there again and play better, feel better. It's not ever fun losing, but especially that way, it's one you want to forget pretty quick.
Thanks, Sid.
Thank you.